Hello friends, welcome back to Biotech Simplified. Today we will discuss about another interesting topic which is phenotype. So the word phenotype is being used commonly in studying genetics. So in the study of genetics, phenotype is being commonly used and the word pheno means to observe. So the word pheno refers to observe, so which means that it refers to the observable characteristics in an organism. So, what are the observable characteristics in an organism? The main observable characteristics in an organism is height as well as color. That is, if an organism is tall or short, or whether, for example, the eye color of an organism, whether it's blue or it's brown. So, these are the observable characteristics in an organism. So, if we take a flower, the flower color, if it is red or if it is white, so these flower colors are referred to as phenotypes. So these phenotypes arise from the interaction between the genotype and the environment. So the interaction between the genotype with the environment is known as phenotype. So I hope what is phenotype is clear. That is, phenotype is the observable characteristic in an organism. So let's take an example and make it more clear to you. So phenotype is that whether an eye color is either blue or brown. So in terms of color of an eye, we can say that there are two phenotypes in a population, that is a blue-eyed phenotype as well as a brown-eyed phenotype. Another phenotype is based on flower color, that is whether a flower color, for an example, is red or if the color is green. Another phenotype is based on height, that is whether an organism is tall or short. So now let us discuss some of the phenotypes seen in a pea plant. So we know that the father of genetics is Gregor Mendel. So he did his most of the experiments on a pea plant. So some of the phenotypes which he observed is that a pea plant is of two types. That is, based on height, a pea plant is of two types, tall plants as well as short plants. So, based on a height, a pea plant can be differentiated into two. That is, based on the observable characteristics, Mendel characterized a pea plant into two, a tall and a short plant. So, in a pea plant, Mendel observed 7 different phenotypes, that is, based on a seed color, that is, either the seed color was yellow or green, and next was based on the seed shape, that is, it was either round or wrinkled. Next, he observed based on the seed coat color, that is, they were either gray or white in color. Next, he observed based on the pod color, that is, the pod color was either yellow or green. Next, he observed based on the pod shape, that is, it was either inflated or constricted. Next, he observed based on the flower position, it was either axil or terminal. So last, he observed based on the stem length, as we discussed earlier. Based on a stem length, it is either short or it is tall. So these are the different phenotypes that he observed in a pea plant. That is, there are 7 different phenotypes that he observed in a pea plant. Other examples of phenotypes include the blood group as well as the hair texture and genetic diseases in humans, pod size, color of leaves as well as beak in birds. as we discussed earlier, phenotype is the combination of genotype plus the environment. So, when the genotype interacts with the environment, it gives rise to the phenotype. So, genotype plus the environment give rise to phenotype. What is phenotype? We can explain it very easily by using the example of twins. In the case of twins, we know that they have identical genotype. That is, the genotype is same. So when these same genotype is encountered in different environment, that is, the first twin, if it goes in different environment and the second of the twin go to another environment, they too have a different phenotype. So when a same genotype it encounters with different environment, it results in different phenotype. So we can say that phenotype originates when a genotype interacts with different environment. So due to the phenotype variation, the evolution by natural process takes place. So if there is no phenotype variation, the natural selection would not be possible. Hope the concept of phenotype is quite simple to you. For more such videos, do subscribe to our channel by Tech Simplified. If you like the channel, please like and share with your friends. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel